Going from $0 to $10,000 was a lot harder than anticipated. Ta-da! Look at this, guys. Using only side hustles, we now have a starting balance of $5,686.
So as you may remember, we started a snow shoveling business. And so from February to the end of March, we made an additional $807.50. This brings our total balance to $6,294.38.
Now I'm not gonna lie, after our contracts ended for snow shoveling, I was pretty stuck on ideas. Our Etsy shops were doing very subpar and overall everything just kind of came to a standstill. And so I decided to do the only sensible thing, gambling.
Baccarat! You're so baccarat, boys. I banker now, banker now, banker now, banker now, banker now.
Banker? Banker! Banker! Let's go! Dude, he's going all in.
Are we letting him do this? I asked, I got no response, so like, I gotta commit. This is very good. This is very good. Chill. Wow. He gambled all in, bro. Oh my god. He's a genius, bro. Bro, he's the GOAT.
And so now we're up a whopping $10. So obviously don't do this if you're stuck, because most of the time it ends up looking like this.
Alright boys, we got 100 here, we got 100 here, we got 100 here, bro, let's go.
Oh,
That's 300 down the drain, boys.
take all their winnings.
So at this point, we were selling a few of the drill sets from last episode, and for the most part, it went pretty smooth except this one time.
Alright guys, so we have one here that the buyer broke the box open. Oops.
For context, basically some guy showed up and was like, hey, I'm going to buy a drill set. And I was like, okay, cool, that's going to be $80. He decided not to bring any cash and his phone apparently died or something. And so he could not e-transfer me or anything, and he said, I'll be back, I'm going to an ATM, but not before destroying my box.
But yeah, so apparently they're going to get cash right now, so hopefully he comes back, otherwise we'll be left with a open box.
Well, let's just say he never came back. With the drill sets being sold more frequently, we decided to try to replenish the stock of drill sets. Obviously, I was not able to find the same deal for the same price, so we opted for a more expensive item. We decided to pick up a 2-in-1 drill set with the cost per unit sitting at $113.40. But little to my knowledge, in about 2 weeks, I was about to pack these all back up and send them back to Home Depot. Simply because nobody was interested in these new drill sets at all. Now switching gears, because we found a decent sale on these Paramount patio heaters. We picked up 3 of them for $80 each. And a few weeks later we sold all 3 for $100 each, leaving us with a new total profit for these patio heaters at $60.
Alright guys, so we should be about halfway done this challenge now, and to be honest, I don't know what to do. Can't just be me, right? Right. Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Feeling kind of lost, we continued on with the side hustles that were working. The usual field agent trips on Saturdays brought in an additional $332.25. At the time, I was only doing tasks at one location, spending about 1 hour each Saturday. This number could have been much higher if we decided to do multiple locations each Saturday.
So yeah guys, we just need one thing to really click, and I think I might have an idea for what that is.
So as you may or may not know, flatlining in terms of results really does not feel good. And the only way out of that is to make a change to our input. In this case, we decided to spend just a little more time listing products on Etsy. So rather than spending our time contemplating if things would or would not work, it was just time to do it.
And to my surprise, something actually clicked. Our sales on Etsy actually started to grow. Then all of a sudden, guys, we hit our first 3K month on this store. So this thing has helped us bring in an additional $2,075.64 worth of profit. The idea here is to actually dropship something that is perceived as high value. while also being able to source it for a much lower price. Now, in my experience, the only thing I've actually successfully dropshipped were items that were over $50.
The reason I would select items in the $50 to $200 range is mainly because most suppliers will offer free, fast shipping. As well, these items tend to be better quality in general, leading to less refunds.
Also, a quick tip for you guys if you are looking to source products, make sure to ask your supplier to match other sellers' prices. By simply asking, you guys could actually increase your profit margins by a few percentage points.
Some exciting news, guys. We just sold all of the remaining drill sets.
That means we've officially realized the profits on the drill sets, which we only picked up for $45 a piece in the last episode, and we sold it for $80 each. If you guys want to see how we sourced all of those drill sets, make sure you check out episode 1 if you haven't already. Now, we've also collected a few more referrals on Tangerine and Neo, which equals to an additional $150. Now at this point, we're closing in on our $10,000 goal. The Etsy store is still doing great, guys, and we've actually sold our stocks that we bought in the previous episode for
A profit of around $100 roughly.
So once again, we were cruising, and as the month of May came to an end, we secured another $2,000 worth of sales. Combined with our usual field agent earnings, we had done it. We've successfully surpassed $10,000 using only side hustles, guys.
Also, guys, I've decided not to reveal the Etsy store simply because I want to continue running it. And as you guys can see, month after month, even after this challenge, it continues to bring in sales.
So after completing this challenge, I would say the main takeaway here is that you'll never know when your click moment will actually show up. It could be days, weeks, or even months away. The key is to always continue forward, because you never know, you might just be one action away. I think, maybe, possibly, I don't know.